What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. And this is basically like, today I'm going to talk about the question and answer game that we did the other day. So yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, and it's like my first time sitting on the floor, because I was like, okay, let me sit on the floor. Like, I want to, feel okay talking to you guys. I don't want to feel like I just got to be stuck. If y'all know what that means. So it was like, I was okay with the questions. It was not a problem. Okay? And there was some questions on there that I wanted to answer. Oh, it was way more questions than that, y'all. I just wanted to ask some of them in front of my kids. But some of the questions I'm going to ask by myself while I'm here. Like, one question was, how did me and Tamaya's dad meet? We met in 9th grade. And I was in love with him. I'm gonna tell y'all that, okay? I was in love with him, you guys, and I was just young, I was young and just, how when you just young and you just like somebody. That's kind of what it was, y'all. That's really truly what it was, and that's all it. That's all it was. But with the prom together, I just feel like I should have, like waited, if that makes sense. What am I? It's like I'm saying waited, like we was having sex. No, we was not even having sex. I'm saying like I should have just I'm saying like I should have just focused more on myself in school. And I guess I could say that today, now that I'm older. But when I was 14, 15, honey, I was not thinking about none of that. Y'all know what I'm saying? And what was another question that was on there? Another question was, I don't know. It was a lot of questions on there, y'all. But we just gonna this is girl talk, okay? This is girl talk. My kids not around because some stuff you can't say in front of your kids, and I try to respect that. I try to be, try to be a mother. Like, what am I trying to say? I try to some stuff you can't say in front of your kids, okay? But anyways, yeah. So girls, listen. This is girl talk, okay? So let me tell y'all about myself. I was huge. I was 350 pounds, guys. For real. Big and ugly and sloppy. And did not care for myself. Oh, yeah, because I know some people wanted to know about that. Like, how did you just listen to this story, okay? So I did not care about myself, y'all. I was just miserable. I had kids. I had babies. And I'm pregnant with one, and the other one's in diapers, and I was miserable. I did not love myself, and I felt like myself didn't matter. I just was like, well, as long as my kids scattered, you know how we be. As long as my kids good, we're good. No, that's not the case. Because as long as you keep telling yourself that, you're gonna keep following yourself deeper in the hole. And then you're gonna become, you're gonna be depressed. You're not gonna care about how you look. You're not gonna care about yourself. You're not gonna self-care. None of that. And that's exactly where I was. I did not care about myself. And so I'm gonna be honest, by the time I got 29, I've learned I wanna focus on myself. Like, I wanna love myself. I wanna be pretty. I wanna be like these other girls that I see on Instagram, and they love themselves. At least that's what we think on this side. We just think, oh, they love themselves, and you just wanna be like that. But honestly, that's really what it was. I wanted to be like everybody else I seen instead of being myself. So honestly, I was tied down. I was in a relationship for so long, y'all, and I pretty much didn't get nothing out of it. And I think now it's more so like, okay, I'm living. Like, I just want to be happy. I was tied down in this relationship, and I was miserable. Like, I didn't get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, after 9 years, I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when somebody wastes your time, it's just like, oh my God, I don't got no more time that you can waste. Like, this 2025 is all about me. Anything that I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? My life, like, y'all, I used to always put everybody's life before myself. I used to always put everybody, for real, before myself. My boyfriend, my family, friends, whomever. Everybody was before me. And I got tired of living like that because I felt ugly. I was big. I didn't dress, or I didn't do nothing. I still don't dress. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't dress. But I I love my skin now. I didn't love myself at first, guys. I did not. But it's like now I'm just loving myself, and I ain't letting nobody come between it. Like, for real, you guys. I love myself. I love my fucking self, okay? Because I thought I was ugly. And I got 29 years old and realized I am beautiful. Like, for real. And you have to embrace who you are. You have to embrace it. Everybody is not made to look the same. Everybody is not made to have the same type of shape. Everybody is not made to look the same. So, baby, you got to embrace it. I had the weight loss surgery 6 months ago. And I did not want to do it, but y'all, I've tried so much to lose. I've tried everything to try to lose weight. I've tried everything, and nothing was working. Like, by myself, I probably lost 20 pounds by myself. And then once I had the surgery, boom, I lost like 70, almost 70 pounds. You know, I'm 6 months post-op. And I love it. It ain't even just about like the weight. It's like, it was really like my inner self. Like, I'm healthy. I love myself. I'm smiling more. I'm taking pictures more. I'm showing my skin. I've never done this stuff, guys. I've never showed my skin. Because my neck was so black. And then I've been through a lot. You know, when I lost my grandma, I went through like a deep depression. I lost, and that's another thing. I was in a deep depression because my son daddy got killed when I was pregnant with him. And my first daughter, Paisley, her father passed away 4 days before her birthday. And he had just got out of prison. He had been in prison her whole life. So, y'all, I was lost. I was like, why am I going through this? Why? I have 2 children with no fathers. Like, you know, I really went through I was at a rough patch in my life, y'all. I was at a rough patch. And so I was beginning to think my life was just, you know, evolved around my kids. And so once I got out of that state of mind, that's when I started loving myself. Because like I said, a lot of us mothers are think, oh, well, okay, our kids is fine. They got food on the table. They got clothes on their back. They're good. And you just don't care about yourself. That is not the case. How many times, y'all, we all go out, go shopping somewhere. We get the kids clothes, shoes, and everything. And all thing we do is get us something to eat. Hell no. No, we got to live too. What the mama say, our baby boy? Mama got to have a life too, Jody. We got to live too, guys. We got to live too. What about us? So once I realized that, that's when I started putting on clothes, I seen myself losing weight. Cause like I never stepped on the scale. I was just I could tell through my clothes because I was huge. I was like 350. I was like 320 or somewhere around there. And my clothes was just too big. And I said, oh my God, I'm losing weight. So then I started seeing my shape coming in, and I was like, oh my God, I really have a shape up under all these pounds. Like I am beautiful. So when I started realizing that I'm beautiful, I embraced it. I embraced myself. Like I learned to love who I am. I've learned to love myself, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. And my kids even see it. They be like, Mama, oh my God, Mama, you just so pretty. Like, Mama, you love yourself. And y'all, when I say it took me a long time to get here, I thought I was ugly. I really did, because I was like, I'm not gonna look like nobody else. But you just gotta embrace your skin that you're in. You have to love who you are. And once you really realize that, like and when I say, it took for Tamaya dad to go to jail as well for me to realize, okay, damn, I love myself, you know, because sometimes you in a relationship, you know, you can focus more on a relationship more than yourself. And that's where I was focusing more on the relationship, focusing more on him or my children, and not myself. I was always putting myself last. It'll be my mama, my sisters, you know, my man, my relationship, or you know what I'm saying, like, my kids, it's everything but me. And so when I finally realized that I'm beautiful, I started embracing it. I used to always go outside with bonnets on, y'all, like going to the grocery store, going to the mall, you know, just being outside with bonnets on, like that was just cute because I did not love myself. So once I realized, okay, I can't do that. Like, these boys don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm outside. People don't want to see that. So, when I stopped doing that and I started really caring about myself, I realized that people seen it. And then, you know, that's another thing, like, when people realize, like, oh my God, girl, you was just beautiful, like, you just loving yourself. What happened to the old Chris Shea baby? Let me tell you something. The old Chris Shea baby is gone. The old cliche is gone, baby. I love myself. I would not, like right now today, y'all, I wouldn't dare go outside with a bonnet on. I wouldn't dare, okay? Like, now if I'm running to the mailbox or something like that, that's fine. But like if I'm going shopping, girl shopping to the mall to get some whatever, I'm not putting on a bonnet, baby. I'm gonna make sure I look like a woman, look like a lady. And so, cause you know, when you get older, you wanna start looking like a woman. You wanna start looking like a lady, or you wanna start, y'all know what I'm trying to say now. Some stuff is played out. You can't play that childish ghetto stuff forever. You gotta be a woman. And so me, y'all, I grew up poor. We grew up in a project, so I've never, I ain't never had nothing. I'm gonna just be honest. And I'm not mad at how I grew up. I'm not mad at that. I just know where I grew up. I grew up in the projects, and I thought it was okay to be loud and ghetto and wearing bonnets. I thought it was okay, but now I realize that's not okay. Don't nobody want to see that. So it's like, it took me a long time to act like a lady. Y'all, I used to always get in trouble at school. I used to always, want to fight, and I realized that is not cute. And so now I'm pushing that, instilling that in my daughters. Like, that's not cute. No, you don't want to do that. You want to be loud. Like, I'm instilling that into my daughters. And so, and then, I'm telling my son, you don't want no loud ghetto girl. Like, that's not cute. Because, it's okay to talk about the struggle, where you from and how you grew up. But you can't care. You got to know how to be loud and ghetto, and then when it's time to be a boss, you gotta be a boss. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm balancing that. I know how to be loud. When I'm doing my videos, my skits or whatever, I know I'm ghetto and I'm funny. And I'm saying ratchet. But when it's time to be a boss, sitting at the table with bosses, it's time to cross my legs and, pull my skirt down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that I'm loving me. Like, I'm a whole different person. I really, truly feel like I'm a whole different person. And I love this for me. So, anybody out there that's going through a rough anybody out there that's going through a rough time, going through a rough patch, it's gonna be okay. And if you're trying to learn how to love yourself and build your self-esteem up, you just gotta start within yourself. You have to start within yourself, okay? So, like, if you a person that's, mean and don't care about how you look, don't care about self-care, because you don't love yourself. It starts on the inside. You have to love yourself on the inside, okay? On the inside. On the inside. Like, you have to really sit down and tell yourself. That's what I did. I really sit down, guys, and told myself, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be big. I'm tired of being big. I'm tired of putting everybody before me. I'm tired of not caring about myself. Like, I have to, like, for real. And I did my own hair. As long as you got some little, if you know how to do a little something, y'all, get them bundles, get some glue, get a cap, get on YouTube. YouTube will show you how to do your whole head. If you want to do you some box braids, that will show you how to do you some box braids. Just start within yourself. Start, like, keep your eyebrows done, keep your hair done, keep your lashes done, or a little mascara. You got to start with yourself, because we're women, and women want to look beautiful. Like, women want to have a nice shape. Every woman, I'm not gonna say every woman wants a big butt, but because every woman don't. But women, that's one thing about women. We want to look beautiful. And it starts with our hair. Like, I feel like women get dressed from the head down. Men get dressed from the feet up. Because, men always care about their shoes. How many times you be out with your homegirls and y'all be like, look at his shoes. Is his shoes? You know what I'm saying? So, and then men look at our hair. Men be like, look at her hair. You know what I'm saying? So, and then our toes. Like, one thing about it, men care about toes. So if your toes stay done, they gonna love it. Men care about toes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that I'm loving this new me, y'all. I got my YouTube rolling. Like, I'm happy. Like, this is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to lose weight. I wanted to love myself. I wanted to keep my hair done. I wanted to be a lady. And I know, like, my nails ain't done, but when I get my nails, my sister do nails, so my sister will keep my nails and toes done. Like, my toes are done right now. Let y'all see my toes. Y'all see my toes. My sister keep my toes done. I like white toes. I like white polish on my toes, y'all. But yeah, so I'm loving this for me, y'all. I'm ready for this journey, this YouTube journey. I cannot wait to just take you all with me everywhere. Like, I don't know how many times I keep saying that, but I can't wait to take y'all everywhere with me. Like, when I move my big house, get my dream car. I can't wait. Because, baby, y'all gonna be on this road with me. I love y'all so much, Collect family. I love vlogging. I love doing videos. I love these. I love this for me. I love me, because you got to put yourself first. I don't know who I'm talking to, but put yourself first. Put yourself first. Because it's gonna come a point in time you're going to explode if you don't. You gotta put yourself first, because you're gonna be so angry. You just mad at everybody else when in reality you just want to love yourself. That's it. Just love yourself. That's how you just gotta start within yourself. Start putting on clothes. Start keeping your hair done. You know, doing a little something to your hair. You know, a little something. Because that's one thing about it. When your hair done, baby. And when I say face card never decline, but believe it or not, y'all, I am so beautiful. But a long time ago, I did not see that. I didn't see that, y'all. I was fat with a fat face, and I didn't see that. But baby, I am beautiful today. And I love it. I love this for me, okay? So anyways, without further ado, I love you guys. Please make sure you smash the subscribe button. Please make sure you give this video some likes, y'all, okay? And then y'all let me know if y'all want a part 3. Because this is part 2. Because I did a little girl talk yesterday. So this is part 2. Because I love doing girl talk when my kids not here. Because my kids here, I can't do no girl talk. Because, you know, this is between us. You know, this is between you and I. So, you know, you can talk. You know, when I'm in front of my kids, it's mother mode, okay? But now, you know, we can talk. You and me, we can talk, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys, okay? Comment down below if y'all have any questions. Comment down below if you want to just, you know, learn how to love yourself. Cause baby, I have a story to tell. I have a story to tell you guys. I love y'all so much, okay? I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video, okay?